let us understand the construction of cam profile. For the same problem, instead of knife edge radial follower, let us go for now a offset follower. Here is a radial follower. Now instead of radial, we will go for offset follower. Let us understand how to construct the cam profile if it is an offset type of follower. Offset means it is not coinciding with the axis of the cam, but the follower axis is some distance away from the cam axis. So let us understand that problem now. As usual, you are supposed to draw a base circle with minimum radius of cam. For this offset problem, we need one more data. What is the offset distance? In this problem, offset distance is equal to 20 mm. That is, here is the axis of the cam. Now, let us take a offset distance of 20 mm and locate the follower. Are you able to understand the difference now? Previously, the follower was located in this position wherein the axis of the follower was coinciding with the axis of the cam. Now it is an offset follower. So there is a distance, some distance between the axis of the cam and the axis of the follower. Okay. Now we have located the follower position. Join, let me call this as O, join this and call this point as A. Now draw one more circle known as offset circle with a radius of 20 mm. So this circle is the offset circle whose radius is equal to 20 mm. And this circle is known as base circle. What you are drawn with the minimum radius of cam as 50 mm, the circle is known as base circle, and this circle is known as offset circle. Now, as usual, here the outstroke angle is 60 degree. So, measure an angle of 60 degree from this point. OA is the reference line now. From here, you are supposed to measure an angle of 60 degree. Right? I don't have the instrument to measure it accurately now, so I am just representing a 60 degree roughly. Okay. So this angle is 60 degree. Now dwell is 30 degree followed by a dwell of 30 degree. Measure an angle of 30 degree with your compass. Next, again return stroke is 60 degree. Measure an angle of 60 degree to represent the return stroke, and remaining is 210 degree. So this angle represents 210 degree, which represents the dwell of the follower. Now again you are supposed to split this outstroke region into 6 equal parts as you did in the displacement diagram. Here also you are supposed to divide it into outstroke region into 6 parts and return stroke region into 6 parts as we did in the displacement diagram. So let me measure again. 60 should be divided into 6 parts. So every 10 degree you are supposed to keep a point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have divided this region into 6 equal parts. Similarly, here also return stroke is 60 degree. Let me divide it into 6 parts. Name them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. Let me start with the numbering 0, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here to 6 to 6 is a dual period. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 represents the return stroke. Now, through these points, previously for radial follower we used to draw some horizontal projector lines passing through these points. But you are not supposed to draw projector lines through these points now. You are supposed to draw tangents to the offset circle. Through these points you are supposed to draw tangents to the offset circle. Tangent means it should just touch the offset circle. It should not pass through the circle. It should just touch the offset circle. Similarly, through point 2, again draw one tangent. Next, again through point 3, draw one tangent to the offset circle. Extend this beyond the base circle of the cam. Next, through point 4, you are supposed to draw one tangent. It should be extended. Similarly, you are supposed to draw tangent to the offset circle through point 5. Similarly, through 6, you are supposed to draw one tangent line. Right? Again, in the same way, here also, through all these 6 points, you are supposed to draw tangents to the offset circle. So it should not pass through like this. It should be tangent. Just touch the circumference of the circle. And extend these lines beyond the base circle. Similarly, through point 4, draw one tangent. Similarly, through point 3, draw one tangent. Through point 2, should be a tangent. And roughly I am showing the tangents. Right. Through all the 6 points, you are supposed to draw tangent to the offset circle. Now the procedure is as usual. 0, A. This is the 0, A. 1 to B. Measure the distance from 1 to B from your compass on the displacement diagram and transfer them into the cam profile with the help of a compass. Just transfer with the help of a arc. 1 to B. Call this as B. Next, 2 to C. Measure and transfer the point C. Next, 3 to D. 3 to D. Next, 4 to E. 5 to F. 6 to G. 6 to H. Next, 5 to I. 4 to J. 3 to K. 2 to L. 1 to M. To L. 1 to M. Lastly N. This is the point N. You can join this A, B, C, D, E with the help of a smooth curve. You can highlight this. You can highlight the path of the movement. So in your cam profile, only this path must be highlighted. All other lines should be as thin as possible. Now, let me summarize the procedure. First of all, you are supposed to take displacement diagram as I explained already. Next, cam profile for an offset follower. You are supposed to draw a base circle with minimum radius of the cam as 50 mm, which is given in the problem. Next, you are supposed to locate a offset follower position, which is at the distance of offset distance of 20 mm. So from axis of the cam to the axis of the follower, the distance is 20 mm. Here you are supposed to locate the follower. Join the center of the cam circle to the position of the follower and join this O to A. Next, you are supposed to draw one offset circle whose radius is equal to 20 mm. With the same center, you are supposed to draw a offset circle whose radius is equal to 20 mm. Next, after joining 0 to A, you are supposed to measure an angle of 60 degree to represent the outstroke. Next, 30 degree to represent the 12. Next, 60 degree to represent the return stroke, and remaining for valve period. And divide that region into 6 equal parts. Next, divide this region into 6 equal parts, because in the displacement diagram also we have divided that into 6 equal parts. Now, you are supposed to, after dividing that into 6 equal parts, you are supposed to draw tangent lines, okay, through these points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You are supposed to draw tangent lines, okay. So through these tangent lines, now you are supposed to draw, that is, you are supposed to transfer the distances 0, A, 1B, 1B onto this tangent, 2C onto this tangent, 3D onto this tangent. Like this, you are go on transferring the distance from displacement diagram onto the tangents of this profile. Now, after transferring the distances, join these points with the help of a smooth curve. That completes the construction of a cam profile for an offset follower. Okay. Now, for the same problem, instead of going for a uniform velocity, if we go for simple harmonic motion, how to construct? Let us understand. The same problem, the displacement is different. Diagram, instead of uniform velocity, let us try to construct for a simple harmonic motion. The data is same, but the type of motion is simple harmonic motion. Briefly called as SHM. As usual, you are supposed to take a scale, suitable scale. On x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 20 degree of cam rotation. On y-axis, 1 centimeter represents 10 mm lift of the follower. It is rotation. Okay. So this is the scale which is chosen for constructing the displacement diagram. Okay. The difference is, previously we discussed the construction of displacement diagram for a uniform velocity, when the follower moves with a uniform velocity. Now the same problem, instead of uniform velocity, if it moves with simple harmonic motion, how to construct the displacement diagram? Let us understand. I have taken the scale. X-axis represents the cam rotation. Y-axis represents the lift. Lift is given by 40 mm. It is also known as stroke of the follower. Cam rotation is in terms of degrees. It is along the x-axis. Divide this region, this line into 360 degree. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. That is, each 1 centimeter is representing 20 degree of cam rotation. This is the displacement diagram construction method for a simple harmonic motion of the follower. Now I divided the total x-axis into 360 degrees, that is each centimeter representing 20 degree rotation. Now given angle, outstroke angle is 60 degree. So draw a vertical line through this 60 degree. Now dwell is 30 degree. So 60 plus 30 it will be 90. Draw one more vertical line to represent the dwell, followed by a return stroke of 60 degree. So 90 plus 60 it will be 150. This region is the outstroke region, and this region is the dwell region. Dwell is equal to 30 degree, and this region is the return stroke region, which is equal to 60 degree, and remaining portion is the dwell period. Right? Divide this into 6 equal parts as usual. This step remains same. Name them as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, divide this also into 6 equal parts. And call it as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. After that, the procedure remains same. Okay. Next, for simple harmonic motion, you are supposed to draw a curve with this center. Total height is 40. Exactly at the center, that is at a height of 20 mm. Keep the center point your compass and draw a semicircle. With this as center, draw a semicircle, and the total included angle is 180 degree now. This angle will be 180. So 180 should be again divided into 6 parts. So for every 30 degree, you are supposed to keep a point. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 and 180. Through these points, draw horizontal projectors now. Okay. Now again here also name them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now how to place the points means the first vertical line and the first horizontal line. Here is the beginning point 0 here. First vertical line and first horizontal line, wherever they coincide, mark a point there. Similarly, second vertical line and second horizontal line, wherever they intersect, keep that point. Third horizontal. Similarly for fourth, fifth and sixth. Now here also it's a dwell period. Here is actually outstroke, dwell, and it is going to perform return stroke. Here is the sixth. Next here comes the fifth vertical line and fifth horizontal line. Wherever they coincide, just mark the point. Similarly, fourth vertical line and fourth horizontal line, third vertical and third horizontal, second, first and zero. You have marked the points. Join them with a smooth curve. Join all the points with a smooth curve to represent the motion of the follower. So this line indicates the follower path. That is, from here to here it is outstroke, it is dwell, here to here it is return stroke, which is moving with a simple harmonic motion. It should be represented with a curve. It's not a straight line. Keep in mind, it's a smooth curve from here to here, and from here to here it's a straight line. Again, return motion is with a simple harmonic motion, hence it should be again a smooth curve. Then from here to here it should be a straight line. So this is how you are supposed to draw simple harmonic motion for displacement diagram